Okay, so I'm getting ready to head to the lumber yard to get some supplies for my next orders. I have 3 in queue. I'm super excited about. 2 of them are tables. 1 is 2 cutting boards, and I am really excited about them. I get excited about new orders all the time. So I'm going to head to the lumber yard. I'm gonna take you with me. We're gonna pick out some wood, and then we're gonna go to the shop and do what we need to do there. So okay, so I'm in the car with my stuff, and as you can see, I am loaded to the max. It's time to mill up some lumber. I am using alder for this table at the customer's request. After cleaning up the edges, I moved the boards to my table saw to arrange them before starting the glue up. This is going to be a 7 by 3.5 feet table. I've laid the boards out the way I liked and started the glue up. I used my Bessie pole clamps and a few K-clamps to secure the boards and let it dry overnight. I then come back to measure the desired length and width and used my track saw to cut down the sides and edges. Then checking to make sure everything was correct before sanding. The customer chose a weathered gray stain, and while it looked good on the sample of pine online, when I used it on alder, it wasn't giving the same look. I hoped after the second coat it would look better. So I am struggling a little bit with this stain. I put it on. Problem is the stain, the wood is showing through the stain. It doesn't look great to me. It's funny, it looks really good on camera. This is crazy because it doesn't look that good in person. I contacted the customer to let her know, and she told me to make the executive decision on another gray that would look good, so here I am using Carbon Gray by Verithane. I added a coat of polyurethane and let dry. Look at that. I like that so much better than the other one. but I hope it's not too dark for them. I like the coverage better, and it looks like a gray table. And the bottom is gonna, I'm excited to show you that. Legs came in, ta-da! So I'm gonna work on that first.
After waiting for what felt like forever for these legs to come in, I gave the table a light sand and another coat of poly before staining the legs. The customer wanted a two-tone look and went with a white wash for the base of the table. I added the first coat and let dry.
The legs came, those are stained. I got this, look at that gloss. Oh, I think it looks gorgeous. So that's pretty much done. I might have to go over it one more time just to make sure it's all kosher. But those are the legs that's gonna go underneath here. Tomorrow, I'll probably do another stain.
I got the stretcher prepped and ready to add to the pedestal bases while looking for my drill. I seem to put stuff down and sometimes can't remember where I leave it.
That's why.
Then used my clamps to hold them in place while I screwed in the stretcher. When you have to step onto your workbench to screw in the boards to your piece, short people problems.
This is like just sweet enough for when I want something after dinner and I don't have chocolate. Sucker works.
Now that I have the stretcher in place, I'm going to secure the legs together with the screws and wooden dowel it came with. I needed to secure it upside down because of how I secured the stretcher to the pedestal base. I then realized the holes were in the wrong spot and had to make the necessary adjustments. One of the dowels was a bit too big and I needed to shave a little off.
Perfecto.
There was a crack in the board of the stretcher, so I filled it with some glue and leftover sawdust I had laying around my shop. After sanding smooth, I then applied stain to that as well and added a second coat to the legs. I then let it dry overnight. I came back and added a coat of polyurethane using my paint sprayer. I cut a few scrap pieces of wood to be able to attach the tabletop to the base and then shimmied it under the tabletop before attaching it. Time to get excited because that baby is finished.
Look at that baby! I'm so excited about it.